damned if I climb that, Finny.
I'll be damned. No dice, Finny.
What I like best about this tree, what I like best is that it's such a cinch.
And is that what you like best?
Mm-hmm. Come on, man, we'll be the first junior classmen of Devon School ever to jump.
I really think we should wait until we're officially seniors. Next spring, maybe?
Time waits for no man, Leopard. There's a war on.
Why do you have to call me Leper all the time?
I hate Elwyn and I can't pronounce Lepellier.
But it's not my name.
But it's you, Leopard. Somehow, it's really you. And this is us. Jumping the summer before we're seniors is really us. Come on, now who's gonna go first? Is this the branch we're supposed to jump from?
Are you sure the water's deep enough, Finny? Yeah, that's a really long drop.
I really think we should wait.
If I do it, you're all gonna do it, aren't you?
Listen, Phineas.
Here's my contribution to the war effort.
Finny!
Where is he?
Boy, that was great! Who's gonna be next? Come on, Gene. Don't stand there showing off.
Come on, Gene.
Strip!
Come on,
hurry
Gene.
up. Come on. He's not gonna do it.
This is stupid.
Come on, Gene. Get up there.
Oh, it's just a tree. She jumped,
Okay,
don't you think?
Don't worry.
Piece of cake, I guarantee. He's doing it!
Oh my God. He's gonna do it.
Come on, Gene.
Come on, Gene.
We'll probably get halfway up and come.
Oh, yeah. No. We might even get a quarter. Come on, Gene.
I don't know, Finny.
Climb!
Come on.
Come on.
Just a
Come on,
treat.
Gene.
Why do I let you talk me into these things, Finny?
Well, you're just a sucker for my charm, buddy. Break a leg!
Shut up.
Come on, Gene. Jump. Just jump.
Listen, Finny.
When they torpedo the troop ship, you can't just stand around admiring the view. Jump!
That was better than Finny's.
Hey, listen, pal, don't start awarding prizes until you've passed the course. The tree is waiting.
What's wrong, Leopard? Cold feet?
I think his whole body's frozen. Leopard? Well, how about you, Jet?
I gotta get back to the dorm, Finny. It's almost time for supper.
Supper?
I mean it, Finny. We can't miss supper. Old man Perdomo will give us the merits.
Demerits? They don't give demerits in summer school, Bobby. Besides, this is an act of courage, man. And self-sacrifice.
No, listen. I heard they can kick you out of Devon from jumping out of that tree. Come on, Leopard. It's time to eat.
Eat? Who has any time to eat? There's a river and a tree and a war on in case you forgot who has any time to eat. Well, I guess it's just you and me, Gene. You were pretty good once I shamed you into it.
You didn't shame me into anything.
I'm sure I did. I'm good for you that way. You have a tendency to back away from things if I don't give you a little shove.
I've never backed down from anything in my life.
I'm sure you have. But not anymore, because you have the world's best jumper as a roommate this summer. And I'm going to take the word fear right out of your vocabulary. Come on, let's go eat.
Now realize it's a summer session, boys, and missing a meal is not a sacred violation of trust. The two of you missed the last 9 meals in the last 14 days. And your President Tyler also leaves something to be desired.
Well, we were swimming in the river, sir. Oh, and then a little wrestling. And the sunset, sir. Did you see it?
Afraid I missed it.
It was a stunner, sir. Believe me.
Now, I know it's a summer session and we cannot completely reduce our standards. But I certainly can't let you boys
Well,
be
Mr.
running...
Perdomo, sir. Okay, well, the truth is, we just had to jump out of that tree. By the river, sir. Well, we just had to do it because, well, we were preparing for war, sir. What if they lower the draft age to 17? Me and Gene are both going to be 17 at the end of the summer, and, well, I mean, we are all right, sir. There isn't any question that we are conforming in every way possible to everything that's happening, and, well, that's going to happen. So, you see, sir, we were just preparing for life, sir.
Your young man with very charming arguments, Phineas. These cannot save you forever. Now, I'd be extremely grateful if the two of you could find time in your busy schedule for dinner tonight. Would that be possible?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then you're safe. At least for now. I'll expecting to see both of you in my quarters for midterm dessert tea tonight as well. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. You got away with it?
With what?
Everything. You're always getting away with everything.
He's just a sucker for logic. Simple logic, that's all.
Finny. What is that thing?
This is a tablecloth.
Cut it out. What is it?
This is going to be my emblem. Have you ever seen anything like it? This color. My mother sent it up last week.
It makes you look like a fruitcake.
Does it? I wonder what would happen if I looked like a fruitcake all over campus.
You can't wear something like that on campus, Finny. It's against the rules.
How tall are you?
What?
How tall are you?
The same height as you.
That's right, and how tall is that?
I'm 5'9".
No, you're not. Never say you're 5'9" when you're only 5'8½". This is a rule, Dean, a very important rule.
And what you wear is not important.
I'll let you answer that for yourself.
Geez, you're really something, you know that? Anything else important I should know?
Always say some prayers at night before you go to bed, because it might turn out there is a God.
I'll remember that.
And then there's the most important rule of all.
And let me guess that one. Finny's the golden rule?
Well, you might call it that. Okay, Finny's golden rule.
Which is?
You always win at sports.
But you can't always win at sports, Finny. That's not a rule. That's a matter of fate.
But you can, Dean. And you will.
No, you always win at sports, because that's what you do. Nothing bad ever happens to you in sports. That's not a rule. It's a matter of fate. And you look ridiculous.
Did you know we bombed Central Europe the other day?
Pardon me?
I said our troops bombed the Germans in Central Europe the other day.
What day? Where did you read that?
Does it really matter, Gene? The point is, we have got to do something to celebrate. Well, we can't float Old Glory out the window, so I'm going to wear this as an emblem.
Geez, you're really something, you know that? I don't get you, Finny. None of the regular things matter to you.
I do not.
I mean, you care about all the wrong stuff.
I do not.
Yes, you do. Remember that time back in the summer when we went up to the swimming pool tonight, and we broke into the locker room, and we noticed that plaque on the wall, a Hawkins Parker, it said. It had the 100-yard freestyle mark on it, and you said, I can beat him. So we went up to the pool, and I clocked you 3 times, and you beat his record every time.
Are you finished yet? I'd like to go to tea.
I said, this will count. We need witnesses. We need a photographer. We'll call the school paper. And you know what you said.
Of course I know what I said, and I'm not going to do it again.
You made me promise not to tell anybody.
But you didn't.
Will you listen to me, Finny? You didn't care if anybody else knew about it. You just wanted to see for yourself.
Are you finished yet?
Finish what? Isn't that enough time? Or isn't that enough to prove my point?
I think your point is pretty stupid. And that we're going to be late for the headmaster's dessert if you don't stop blabbing on like an idiot.
You know what? I was wrong.
About what?
You will get away with that, won't you? And there's one more thing I don't understand.
And what's that?
Why me? For a friend, I mean. I'm not sure if I got sports. I can't charm anybody into anything. Why me for a friend?
Well, why? Well, why not?
She smiled. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Perdomo's wife smile.
Oh, she did not. She laughed. I heard her. So did everybody else.
Okay, she laughed.
But Perdomo was pretty gassy tonight.
Meaning?
They talk too much.
They talk too much? What about you, Finny?
Me? I talk too much?
That whole speech about bombing the daylights out of the Germans. As long as we don't hit any women, children, or old people, and actually no schools or churches. Finny, you sound just like a politician.
But they liked it. And this shirt, my emblem, they truly liked it.
Never heard such a load of BS in my life.
Do you know what I've been thinking? Maybe we didn't bomb Central Europe. I may have been a little wrong about that.
You? Wrong? How could that be?
No, I'm serious. Maybe it's not fair to bomb Central Europe. Well, maybe it's not fair to bomb anybody. Not this summer. I tell you what, let's forget about bombing and everything, and let's concentrate on jumping.
Pardon me?
Let's jump out of the tree.
Right now?
Right now. And the first person who says anything stupid about bombing or anything will get a swift kick in the ass.
Okay.
Are you still afraid to jump?
Afraid to jump out of that tree? I expect it will be a very pleasant jump.
Will you do me the pleasure of jumping out of the tree? First?
Yes?
We'll form a society.
A what?
A suicide society. And the membership qualification will be one jump from this tree.
The Suicide Society of the summer session.
The super suicide society of the summer session. We'll meet every night after dinner.
Every night?
We'll get Bobby, and Chet, and Leopard, and maybe even Brinker Headley.
You'll never get Brinker to jump.
Why not?
He's the senior class president next year. He's too pompous for a Suicide Society.
Oh, well, you may be right. It'd be good for him.
Yeah. And I don't want to meet every night.
Why not?
Well, I have other things to do.
Like what?
Reading, studying, a million others.
Oh, you work too hard, pal. This summer, we're going to concentrate on jumping. That's how we'll start every meeting of the Super Suicide Society. It's with one jump from the tree. And we'll always go first, because we are the 2 charter members. Come on, now move out on that limb. 1, 15. Oh, steady there. Well, don't stand there shaking. Come on, jump. 15.
Oh my God, Finny, you just practically saved my life. If you hadn't caught my balance up there, I would...
Up there.
Wait a minute. You practically lost my life for me, you idiot. I would have never been out on that damn limb if it weren't for you.
Oh, sure you would. You were great up there.
I'm never going up there again, Phineas.
Oh, yes, you will. You're just scared.
I'm never going up there. I hate it.
Listen, pal. I know I kind of drag you out here at the point of a gun and everything, but you can't just start a secret society and jump out of a tree with just anybody. Well, at this teenage period in life, well, the proper person is your best pal, which you are.
I've never heard anybody say that about anybody before. Allow it. Thanks for catching me. Well, we better get back before it gets too late.
I mean, you're right.
You have your work, and I was just not studying.
Your attention. I hold in my hand a ball. A simple, round ball. And do you know why? Because I'm sick of sissy sports. Sissy Devon sports like badminton. I detest badminton. My fellow suicide members, I'm ready for a real sport. And I trust that all of you are too.
Whose ball is that?
I propose reinvent a sport. Our own sport. And we'll just use a simple round ball.
New sport? Okay.
You can't just invent a sport.
Sure you can.
Let's make it have something to do with the war.
Exactly.
Like Blitzkrieg or something.
Yeah, like Blitzkrieg baseball or something. Blitzkrieg ball.
Or just blitzball. Yes, blitzball. And Gene, you'll start.
Me?
Now run.
Where?
Just run. Don't log it. Don't cover. Or one of us will you
What
down.
kind of game is this, Finny?
No, Mia. Naturally, that was completely wrong. You can't use your arm to knock down the ball carrier. No. You cross your arms. And you butt the ball carrier. Right, Gene, the ball's yours. Naturally, you've been knocked down illegally. You keep possession of the ball. Now run. Okay. Yeah, Finny. Hey! Bobby! Hey, let's keep her away from the jet! It's perfectly okay for the ball to hit the ground when it's being passed. Come on, now knock him down!
Are you crazy? It's on my team.
We're all enemies! Now knock him down! he chooses. Well, since we're all enemies, he can refuse the pass if he chooses. We'll call this the Lepellier refusal. All right, Gene, let's keep going. Ball's still yours.
Still mine. Nobody else has had the ball but me, for Christ's
Oh,
sake.
don't get their chance.
You don't all have as much damn energy as you, Finny. It's time to rest. Come on, fellas.
Yes, definitely time to rest. Hey, did you see the seniors? They're all over the gym doing calisthenics, getting ready to be drafted.
Calisthenics? I ask, is that any way to prepare for war?
Well, I'm not preparing for war. I'm preparing for graduation. I think the only thing that really matters with Gavon is academics.
And I think the only thing that matters is sport.
That's because you always win. I mean, it's like most people sit down to a meal and they eat. You play a sport and you win. It's just the way things go.
You can't think of anything else but sports. Not even the war. I'm going to enlist as soon as I turn 17.
What about graduation?
Why put it off another year? Because it's stupid to leave here without a diploma. You think the Germans care if you have a diploma? The important thing right now is the war, and I, for one, can't wait to get into it.
Well, I sure can. I think the entire thing is a farce. I mean, do we have nothing better to do than just shoot each other up?
We're not exactly just shooting each other, Leopard. I mean, the Croats aren't exactly our bosom buddies.
I don't care who they are. I just want to be left alone. I'm going to watch my skis.
Your skis? Leopards? Kill I, for Christ's sake!
Well, it won't be forever.
Leopard turns 17 next month. He's afraid they're going to draft him. Well, nobody's drafting me. I'm goddamn graduating. See you in Treg tomorrow, June. Come on, Bobby. It is a good game, Finny, even if it is obvious you are going to be better than anybody else playing at it.
Well, I better go to the books. I gotta go study for that trig test tomorrow.
Hey, let's jump again.
Don't want to jump in. You have to go study.
Oh, you work too hard. You know about history and French and English? You spoke about trigonometry, do you?
Well, I have to pass it to graduate, for one thing.
You just want to be head of class so you can make a speech.
Somebody's got to be head of class.
See, I knew that's what you're aiming for.
You wouldn't mind, Finny, if I wound up head of class.
Mine? Well, fat chance you've got anyone to bring her Headley around.
But you wouldn't mind, would you?
I'd kill myself with jealousy. Hey, come on, let's go jump.
Finny, I gotta go study.
I want to jump.
You want to jump every time I want to study. Have you ever noticed that?
Will you relax? Your brain will explode if you keep this up.
Just
Come on.
stop, Finny! You don't want us to be even, do you?
What do you mean?
You don't want me to get all A's while you win trophies. You want me to fail my trig test tomorrow.
What's the matter with you?
That's the real reason for your nightly suicide meetings, jumping and blitzball. You want me to fail my trig test tomorrow.
You want to study, Gene?
Oh, for God's sakes, you have no idea what I'm talking about. No, not you. Okay, let's jump.
No, really, Gene. I didn't know you had to study. I mean, it's only a game.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just mean that I didn't know you had to study. I'll go get Bobby. He can jump.
I said I'll jump, Finny.
No, it's okay. You go study. I'll go get Bobby.
Wait a minute. I said I'll jump.
You think you've done enough already?
Yeah.
Well, then let's go. Come on, you and me. We'll do a double jump.
You're really not jealous of my grades, are you?
Jealous? Why should I be?
Because I would be. Because I am. Jealous of you.
That's stupid.
I don't get you, Finny. Sometimes I think I hate you. Sometimes I think you're too good to be true.
I can't hear you. Let's go.
You scare me, Finny.
Here you are, you solitary splendor. Back at Devon for another fabulous ball?
Shut up, Ring.
This whole room all to yourself. I wish I knew how to handle myself the way you do.
Said shut up, Brinker.
You probably knew all the time Finny wouldn't be back this fall. That's why I picked him for a roommate, right?
How could I know Finny was going to mess up his leg?
Hit it, man. We fixed it. You probably knew all the time he was going to fall.
He's stupid.
Truth hurts on.
Sure. Truth will out. Do you have any cigarettes?
No, don't have any.
Is Chet here yet?
Got in yesterday.
Chet! Hey! Chet! Hey, Chet.
Hey, Gene. Hey, Franco. Welcome back, fellas.
Hey, do you have any cigarettes?
Somebody say cigarettes?
Oh, hey, come on in, Bobby.
Come on, Bobby.
Everybody's back.
Hey, guys.
How's it going?
Hey, Bobby. Hey, you better close that door, Gene. Yeah, it's probably open later.
Come on, guys, sit down.
Here, use Finny's bed. It's free this term.
What? Finny's not coming back?
No, he's right, still in the cast.
Too bad. Football and everything.
Oh, yeah.
No football for Finny this term. Not ever. Right, Gene?
That's the latest.
That's the truth. A complete retirement from every sport. I talked to Prudhomme. That's the latest.
Jeez, I can't imagine that. No wonder he's not coming back.
He'll be back.
When?
You know, Finny. He'll be back.
Actually, Gene did him in, so he could have the whole room to himself.
Come on, Brinker.
Not a word, not a sound. You'll have your day in court.
God damn it, Brinker, what is this? Are you trying to get into law school or something? You can write a joke longer than anybody else I know.
So you killed him, didn't you?
Let me go, Chet.
Well, not actually killed. Finny's hanging between life and death in the arms of his dreams.
I hardly did a thing. All I did was drop a little pinch of arsenic in his morning coffee.
Liar! Trying to confess out of it with the false confession. We know the scene of the crime. Up in that funeral tree down by the river. There wasn't any poison.
Oh, you know about that tree? Well, yes, there was a bit of a conflict there.
Tell us everything.
Well, first, I stole all his money. Then I blackmailed his parents. Then I made love to his sister.
Oh.
And then I took him up to the tree. And then what did I do, Bobby? Come on, what are your theories? Reconstruct the crime.
You must have pushed him off, I bet.
Lousy bet. You lose, Sherlock Holmes.
I'm gonna take a shower before dinner. Good to be back, guys.
Yeah, see you around.
Too bad Finny's not with us, huh, Gene?
Yeah, I know it is, Brinker.
Sounds like Brinker wants to move him through all of his own, eh?
Guess so.
So when do you think Finny's coming back?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him.
He didn't rate you?
Right. Yep. Well, he did. It's just, I didn't have time to write back.
Can't believe he didn't write. Well, can't believe he didn't write back. It's really brutal.
Guess that's it for the Suicide Society of the summer session.
Yeah. Well, Finny was kind of the head of it all. Oh.
Hey, fellas. I see everyone's back.
Everybody who's anybody. Where have you been, leper?
In my room. Waxing my skis.
Your skis? Same old leper. When the hell are you doing waxing your skis for? It won't snow for weeks yet.
I just want to be ready. Hey, Gene, you want to come touring with me this year? I mean, since Finny's not coming back.
Sure, Leopard. I like skiing. I know this place across the railroad station where there's a rope tow near the steep hill.
No. That's not skiing. Skis are for locomotion. You could break a leg with that downhill stuff.
Not on that little hill.
On anything. They're ruining skiing in this country with rope tows and chairlifts and all that. I like to see what's going by me as I'm passing it.
Like beaver dams, right, leper?
I happen to like beaver dams. I think it's really interesting how they adapt to the winter. Have you ever seen that, Gene?
No, Lep, I can't say I have.
Well, you will this year, Gene, you lucky devil, you.
Come on, let's go to dinner before River eats it all.
Okay. Well, leper, I hear you're having a favorite tonight. Beaver brisket. Come on, Gene. You can finish unpacking later.
I'll catch up in a minute.
Okay. Don't be too long.
Hey, pal. Where's the brass band?
Oh my God, Finny! We were just talking about you.
Talking about me when I'm not even in the room yet? There's loyalty for you.
I didn't even know you were coming back.
You would doubt me? My senior year at Devon School? I wouldn't miss it for the world. Come on, help me with these suitcases, you lazy blockhead.
How's the leg?
Well, I still got it. It's not good for much, but it's still there.
How long are you gonna have the cast for?
Until I retire, I guess. Nobody wants to take it off. So tell me about your vacation. Did you bring me back any honeysuckle, cornbread, molasses, anything like that? Oh, come on, what'd you do in August?
Well, nothing. Well, actually not true. We had a fire.
Fire?
Yeah, a grass fire. Oh, behind our house. We took some brooms to try to beat it out, but it only fanned the flames. So we had to call the fire department.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding.
Well, geez, it's great to be back. In this room, I mean. Well, you wouldn't have let them put anybody else in here, would you?
No, of course not.
I knew you would. I never doubted you. Well, I did have a trace of doubt, but naturally I was completely wrong.
Hey, listen.
Hmm?
I've been thinking.
About what?
Thinking about you and the accident.
Can you stop thinking, pal?
Just thinking about you and the accident because I caused it.
What do you mean you caused it?
I jounced them so you deliberately fall off. I caused it.
No, you
Yes,
didn't.
I did, Vinny. I did.
You didn't do it. Now shut up.
Of course, I did, Vinny.
No, you did. I'm gonna hit you if you don't shut up.
How can you hit me? You can't even come near me.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't
Kill me.
shut up.
See, that's how I felt there. Now you know the truth.
I don't know anything. Now go away. You make me sick. I'm tired.
That was a stupid thing for me to say. Sorry.
Well, I guess I kind of surprised you when I came in. You didn't expect me back. So let's start talking, pal.
Sure, Vinny. What do you want to talk about?
About things, Gene. Let's start with sports. What are you going for?
Crew. Well, not actually crew. Assistant managing crew.
Assistant crew manager? Assistant crew manager? Are you crazy?
I don't feel like being a big man on canvas anymore.
What?
What are you so worked up for?
What do you want to manage for? What does that have to do with
I
sports?
have no time for sports, Vinny.
If I can't play sports, you're gonna play them for me.
I'm not as good as you are.
Because you're lazy. We're gonna make you good. Better. Well, the best ever.
I don't see that happening, Vinny.
Why not?
Not as good as you are.
It's because you're lazy.
Just have no time for sports, Vinny.
We're gonna turn you into a real athlete. We're gonna aim for the 44 Olympics.
When do you stop?
Why should I stop?
I don't know.
Come on, move, pal!
I can't, Vinny.
Come on, faster!
It's too hard, Vinny. I can't breathe.
Okay, 5 minutes. Where's the towel?
There's a war going on, if you don't mind.
Use this. You're doing pretty good. That's the best time yet. You're moving. Can you feel it?
Yeah, Vinny, I actually can.
Laziness. That's what it's been all along.
I guess so.
There's a definite chance we'll be ready for the 44 Olympics.
Come on, Vinny. There's not going to be any 44 Olympics. With the war?
The war? Have you really swallowed all that stuff?
Oh, what stuff?
About there being a war. There isn't any war.
Are you still under the influence of some medical drug or something?
No, you are. Everybody is. That's what this whole war fake is about. Medical drug. Listen, did you ever hear about the roaring 20s? When everybody just drank bathtub gin, everybody was young, just did what they wanted.
Yeah.
Well, what happened was, the stuffed shirts and the old ladies, they didn't like that. So in the 30s, so then they tried prohibition, and everybody just got drunker. So in the 30s, so then they got really desperate and arranged the Depression. But they couldn't use that tack forever. So for us in the 40s, they cooked up this whole war thing.
Who are they, Vinny?
The fat old men that don't want us crowding them out of their jobs.
This is all pretty amusing, but I hope you don't play this game with yourself too much longer. We'll have a reservation farm for you at that bunny house.
Well, in a way, Gene, the whole world is a funny farm now. But it's only the fat old men that get the joke.
And you.
Yes. And me.
Why should you get it all and the rest of us be in the dark?
Because I've suffered. Do 90 of them.
How's the trade-in?
Oh, what do you got, a champ here, Frank?
No kid. Leper's gone.
What?
Leper's gone.
What does that mean? Home? To town? To the bathroom?
He enlisted in the ski troops.
Leper?
He saw a film yesterday, The Warriors of Winter. Something about skiing for your country or something. Went right to his idiotic Vermont heart. He can't stand downhill skiing, I tell him. But when you're in war, you've got to be in a hurry. Skiing has to evolve for the sake of the war. And this morning, he's gone. I guess old Leper evolved too.
Yeah, but Leper's the last one to join the military.
Yeah.
I mean, he hates it.
He's turning 18 next month. They would have got him anyways.
Yeah. Yes. I can see it now, though. Hey, Leper could be the hero.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the one who changed the tide in all this. Leper liberates Tunisia.
Leper. On Burma Road.
Leper liberates Stalingrad. Let's build him a statue.
Write him a song.
Give him a toast.
Yeah, to the war.
No.
Come on, Finny. What's the matter?
Well, if someone gave Leper a loaded gun and put it to Hitler's temple, well, Leper wouldn't miss.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think Leper's a hero?
For who? The fat old man? He's probably just out touring again. He's probably going for the 44 Olympics too.
Cut the crap, Finny. What do you say we enlist?
Let's talk about it later.
I'm serious. This is the time, Gene. I want you to sign up with me.
The two of you? You're too young.
We're 17. We can enlist whenever we want. Why wait until 18 when you don't even have a choice? Isn't that right, Gene? Isn't that what you said?
Are you thinking of enlisting,
No,
pal?
I thought it'd be nice to have a choice, and I thought
And you thought what?
I don't know, Finny. It was just something we were talking about the other day.
Is that what you were talking about, Breaker?
It's just an idea.
Yeah, Finny, just a stupid idea.
Well, the trouble with you guys is you just don't want to help organize the Winter Carnival this year.
What Winter Carnival?
The Winter Carnival, the Devon Winter Carnival.
There never has been a winter carnival, and there never will be.
Well, there is this year. We'll have it by the river. And we'll have it featuring sports. Naturally featuring a ski jump.
Ski jump, but Finny, the riverbank's as flat as a pancake.
Some slalom races. And a track. And some food. Which committee do you want to head?
The Snow Statue Committee.
Well, I thought you would. Shouldn't tax you too much, old pal. And Leopard, you can handle food and music.
What kind of music and food? What do you want?
Well, you think of something, Brink. And then we need someone to kind of beautify the place. Like Holly Reeves and stuff. What about Leopard?
Leper's gone.
Oh, right. Well, Leopard would be gone. Well, somebody else then.
And where are we supposed to be celebrating?
Well, winter, I guess.
Winter.
Yeah, winter.
Only you would celebrate winter, Phineas.
Let's go.
I don't see Yeah, with those little legs. Oh,
Even with the broken leg, he can beat you.
Yeah, your attention.
Hey, Finny, get down from that. You know the boy hurt himself.
About to announce the castle.
Oh,
Shut up. Your attention. Now, following the ski jump competition and the downhill bobsled competition, I'm about to announce the most important event of the day.
Yeah, Finny, that's my 10th grade bowling trophy.
Well, you do just fine, Bobby. My fellow athletes, I'm about to announce the decathlon.
Oh.
Our pal, Gene Forrester, has been training for 3 months now, and he's about to demonstrate his exceptional ability.
Yeah, Gene! Come on, get up!
He will, at the firing of Bobby Ben's cap pistol, perform the following. He will run 1/2 mile along the river, return on a designated path through the woods, walk 20 yards across the footbridge on his hands, climb the embankment, Hurl a cane pole from atop the boathouse. Jump bolt 6 snow mounds in Simpson's cornfield. And end with a running long jump right here at the tree. Can you do that, Gene?
Absolutely.
For me, pal?
For you, Finny.
But first, I have a very special announcement for all of us. Come on, bring it out, Jack.
What is it, Chet? Come on, tell us. What is it?
For us?
We got cider!
Oh, yeah! Cider. Very hard cider. To Devin.
To Devin!
To Finny!
To Finny! To the war!
To the war! There's no war, Brinker. There never has been. The war's a joke, everybody. To Devin. To Gene. And to peace, everybody. To peace.
To peace!
And to Gene, everybody.
To Gene!
To Gene!
Come on, we need some music. Brinker, where's your bird? We need a
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
One dance, everybody.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal.
One laugh, everybody.
Send me a kiss by wire.
Screw laughing!
Baby,
I said screw laughing!
leopard.
Shut up, Brinker.
You want to leave?
What the hell is so goddamn funny?
You want to leave, Black?
Leave. Now there's something funny. I escaped.
People don't just escape from the military, Leopard.
And what do you know about the military, Gene?
I know it's not a normal thing.
And just what do you know about normal?
You gonna say you wanna say
I
that?
said shut up, Brinker. I came to talk to Gene.
Well, we're sort of in the middle of things, pal. Couldn't we just talk a little later?
Because I want to talk now.
Well, why don't you fellas go ahead then?
What is it?
They were going to give me a Section 8, Gene. A discharge. For nuts. In the service. Do you know what that means? I would have been screwed for life.
It's okay, Leopard.
The hell it is! I saw a woman's face on a man's body.
What?
I said I saw a woman's face on a man's body.
I mean, you imagine that.
They got us up every day at dawn. And there was food, the kind we throw away here. I kept falling asleep all day long. But I couldn't sleep at night. I was so tired.
It's okay, Leopard.
The man in the bunk above me had a cough. It sounded like his stomach was coming out of his throat. So I couldn't eat. And I couldn't sleep. It felt like I was turning inside out.
And I bet you lots of guys can.
And then one day, things began to change, to look funny. One day I just couldn't make out my corporal's face.
It's not Leopard.
It kept turning into faces I knew from back home. It was your face, Gene, and Brinker's, and mine.
It says nothing to do with
Right, because you're a swell guy, Gene. You never felt anything psycho, did you? You never felt anything savage.
You're crazy, you know that? A certified crazy bastard!
Like screaming, did
Let
you?
go of me, Leopard!
Like escaping.
Let me go!
Like knocking Finny out of that tree.
That's a lie!
Maybe.
Come on, you were at the riverbank. You better tell us, leopard.
Why? Why should I implicate myself, Brinker? And have it thrown back in my face later? Just because it suits your little lawyer personality.
It's important.
So am I. I'm important. None of you saw that before, but I'm important.
I don't care about this. Well, you better, damn it. This is something we all should care about. Now, leopard, were they up on the tree at the same time?
Maybe.
Who was ahead?
I couldn't see.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
The sun was in my eyes.
Well, then how'd you see a damn thing?
I shielded my eyes. And then I saw them. They were both up there, and the sun was blazing around them, like golden machine gun fire.
This is stupid, Brinker.
Then what happened?
They moved.
How did they move?
Like an engine.
Like an engine.
First, it's like two pistons. I can't remember the name of it. The first one moves, then the other one moves.
So the first one shook the other one's balance.
I suppose so.
Was the one who fell Was Phineas, in other words, the one who moved first or second?
I told you I don't care!
Finny,
Wait, Finny, we haven't gotten all the facts. You get your facts, Breaker. You get every last goddamn fact in the world. I told you I don't care.
Look out for the ice, Finny!
Oh, God!
God!
Will you give me your back up? Don't power! Hey,
Watch your leg!
God damn it, boys, aren't you gonna get a doctor? Hey, be careful! Be careful! Oh, his leg!
Just broke his head. Please love it.
Who's there? Gene, is that you? You want to bring something else to me? Is that what you want?
no, Finny, I just came to fix my... Just let me go! Just, Finny, listen to me! I'm sorry, Finny! I tried to tell you before, Finny. I tried.
I know. I remember.
Don't understand you, Finny. The way you are. The things that are important to you. It scared you, Finny. I don't know why, but it did. Sorry. The doctor said it's just a simple break this time. They'll put you out for an hour or so, and we'll just reset it. Sorry.
God, there wasn't a war on!
But there isn't, remember? It's a story invented by the fat old men.
But there is a war on. And I don't know if I can take this with the war on.
Take what, Finny?
What good are you in a war with a busted leg?
What? I'm sure there's lots of things that you could...
I wrote to the Army, and the Navy, and the Marines. Hell, I even wrote to the Canadians. They wouldn't even take me. No soap, Gene. I wrote to General de Gaulle, and Chiang Kai-shek. Hell, I even wrote to the Russians.
You wouldn't like it in Russia, Finny.
I hate it everywhere if I'm not part of this war.
Finny, even if your leg hadn't been broken, you couldn't be a part of it. You'd be out in the front somewhere, and then there'd be a lull in the fighting. And the next thing anybody knew, you'd be over with the Germans or the Japs, forming a baseball team against our side. Or you'd be on the command post, and you'd be teaching one of them English, and you'd lend them one of our uniforms and borrow one of theirs. You'd get things so screwed up, Finny. You'd make a mess of the war. A terrible mess.
It wasn't anything you really felt. Some kind of hate you felt all along. You didn't mean it.
Don't know, Finny. It was some sort of impulse. Something deep. Something blind. I didn't mean it. You believe that?
Well, it's okay, Gene. Because I understand now. And I believe you.
Friends?
Always.
We had a tree like this when I was younger. Over a lake. I never planted it, I was too small. When I grew up, I was too smart. Never jumped blindly to anything, Gene. Not even water. Never tried it.
How was you, sir?
Something I think boys of your generation are going to see a lot of. I think you boys are going to have to get used to.
Sir.
Finny's dead. Should have sent him to Boston. It's simple said, really no reason to move from the doctor said. Did it here. In the middle of it. There's no explanation to what happened. His heart simply stopped. The doctor said no. Maybe it was moving his bone and some of the marrow slipped into his bloodstream, went directly into his heart. give an explanation.
Their own sir.
There are risks. There are always risks. An operating room is a place where risks are far more formal than other places. An operating room in a war. You know, I went to see him when he was lying there. He wasn't even afraid.
Afraid. I think he was never afraid. Finny didn't see Jen. Or the way I saw it. Or the way we see it. There really is an enemy over there.